So, how do you tell the difference between bullshit AI applications out there and really good ones, right? And of course, there's a lot of hype around AI right now, especially to the point where it's become a buzzword and it's almost spamming us everywhere. So you hear like AI app this, AI app that. And when you start to actually use some of these AI features and products, they turn out to be really shitty. Um, but at the same time, we know that the business of AI is going to be booming over the next 5 years, right? So according to some of the statistics available right now, the current market in AI is 244 billion as of 2025, or at least by the end of 2025. And it's projected to grow at an annual rate of 28%, um, which means that by 2030, the AI market is going to be $827 billion. Now, keep in mind that that means a huge AI marketplace of both shitty apps and really good ones. So we have to get really good at telling the difference. And just like regular apps, right? That means there's going to be a lot of amazing, incredible, great AI app experiences and a lot of shitty ones in the future, both from small startups and from really large companies, which I'll show you examples of. So, how do you tell them apart? The first thing, and I think this is incredible, the reason that all these apps are going to be coming out in the first place is because of large language models or LLMs like ChatGPT and Gemini. And so you can start to look under the hood a little bit by becoming a bit of a prompt designer yourself, right? So anytime you ask ChatGPT anything, you're a prompt designer, you're a prompt engineer, and you're getting to see what are the capabilities and the scope of ChatGPT, because a lot of these apps of the future are going to be built on the basis or the foundation of large language models like ChatGPT. And it's already happening, right? If you go to explore GPTs, you see a bunch of different GPTs that you can use for very specific tasks and for very specific needs. And I'm not saying all of them are good. I'm not saying all of them are bad, but you can use the main GPT to really understand the scope and how a lot of these apps were designed. And then see for yourself, for example, if I'm making a competitor app to Canva, can I prompt GPT in a way that my app has better outputs than Canva, right? So we're going to talk about this more. I'm actually offering a AI product design course. So if you're interested in really understanding how and why AI works, so that you can really design good products and not make common mistakes and design a bad AI product, you should take this course. So besides the level of apps that are going to come out, like, ChatGPT is going to be like the next Apple App Store, right? You're going to just see all these different apps on GPT. But there's also big companies like Meta and Netflix that have behind the scenes AI working to, synthesize data that they have about us, right? And this is not, going to be publicly available data, right? Like they're not going to tell us like OpenAI does and give us like an open LLM. So here we have to be a little bit more observant in how their UI works, right? And how their recommendation system works, because this is more proprietary, right? That, both Meta and Netflix have access to millions and millions of data points around millions and millions, if not billions of users, right? Um, but there's still a distinction, right? Because I go to Netflix and my experience is incredible. Every time I'm in Netflix, they find a way to draw me into a certain piece of content that I really enjoy, and I end up binging something. And they're really, really, really good at that. It's very rare that I go on Netflix and I don't see something that I like. Meta, on the other hand, is just like a explosion of bullshit and spam sometimes. And I was in my Messenger app the other day and I was like, why would I even use that? They're just like trying to cram in AI and features wherever they can. And it's very haphazard and it's not a great experience, right? So even with these big established companies, you're going to see a lot of trial and error in the future, and we're going to talk about it in this YouTube channel. So again, how to tell the difference, look at your capabilities of what you can do in ChatGPT. Start a notice how the big brand names do things with proprietary algorithms and data. But the number one most important thing of all time is to really understand how and why AI works. So we need to really get under the hood of large language models like ChatGPT and understand how AI works, which is available in the course. So if you're interested, click the link below and let's get started with learning AI product design and innovation, along with building products, AI products from 0 to 1.